Hi there, and welcome to Marble Halls TV. And this England squad has been announced. Is about probably just over an hour, actually almost close to 2 hours ago. And yeah, I'm going to go through it. Um, and yeah, I'll go through it and see which ones I agree with and which ones I don't. All right, so Dean Henderson, he's played a lot of games for United. He's looked relatively stable. I think yes. Sam Johnston, I have no issue with that. Pickford, to be honest, I replaced him with Pope. I don't rate him at all. Ramsdale, all right, cool. I got no issue with that. Defenders now. Um, Alexander Arnold hasn't had the best of form for Liverpool, and I think you should really pick, or there's a fine balance, I'd say, between form and name. You can't just pick somebody just because of their name if their club form has not been the best. Um, so I don't know. You know what? Personally, I wouldn't have taken him because his form has not been the best. You can say it's not his fault entirely. Liverpool have not been that good, but whatever. Chilwell, yes, I'd have taken him. I think he's done well at Chelsea. Cody's done well at Wolves. Godfrey, I don't watch much of Everton to be honest, but he's done all right. I suppose he's worthy of being in the provisional squad. Reece James, yes, done well at Chelsea. Maguire, I suppose probably pound for pound our best centre back. I wouldn't say he's world class. Yeah, obviously he was the world record central defender, but I suppose you have to take him. He probably is, yeah, pound for pound our best centre back. Even though I wouldn't say he's an elite level centre back. Tyrone Mings again, done well, deserves to go. I'm going to be biased, but he has to be in the final squad. And it's not just an Arsenal bias. Like, it's not an Arsenal bias. He's been one of the best young players this season, one of the best players, period. No one can dispute that. No one can dispute that. Secondly, this is a biased view. We've not had prominent players in the England team or in an England tournament for years now. When was the last one? Jack Wilshere, 2016. Even Theo Walcott, we had in what the World Cups and the Euros. Ox or Oxlade Chamberlain. Um, going back years now, Seaman and Adams and Ian Wright, and Keown. Um, you know, so I want Saka. Objectively, Saka does deserve to be in the squad. The final cut, if that makes sense. But from a purely Arsenal standpoint, he should be there. I want him there. Luke Shaw. I never used to rate Luke Shaw before, but he has stepped up this season, so you got to include him. Same with John Stones. He's definitely improved his all-round game. Trippier won the league with Atletico Madrid. Suppose he's got to be there. Carl Walker again won the league with City. He's got to be there. They're dissing Ben White. They got no photo of it. That's a bit sloppy. Unless he's never played for England before and has not got a photo, possibly. I suppose he's done well, but I don't think he will make them the final cut, to be honest. Jude Bellingham, yeah, done well at BVB. Grealish, how can you not have Jack Grealish in the squad? Henderson, look, not everyone's favourite player, not the most technically gifted, granted, but he's still a very good, competent, sound player. He's got to be there. I would take Lingard personally, based on his form. He's rediscovered himself at West Ham. Mason Mount, yeah, he's got to be there. Along with Saka, Foden, and Greenwood, probably the best young players in the Premier League. He's got to be there. Calvin Phillips, I don't know. Possibly make the cut, but I think he deserves to be there. Declan Rice, yes, I think he's England's best. I would say DM, but combative kind of box to box / box to box player. Ward Prowse, why not? He's good on set pieces. Yeah, I think he may make the final cut. Calvert Lewin's done very well. I never used to rate him, but this season's been a breakout season for him. I think he should make the cut. Foden definitely has to make the cut. For me, young player of the year. Greenwood, I think he should make the cut too. Harry Kane, well, obviously he's the captain and he's a Golden Boot winner. My man can only win individual awards and not proper trophies. But if he doesn't make the cut, then well, obviously he has to make the cut on numerous levels. Rashford has to make the cut for me. He's done well. A good player. I don't think world class, but look, I'll take him at Arsenal. Sancho has to make the cut. Sterling does too. And that leaves Watkins has done well, but when you have all of these, man, that's what, 7 players? Then, unless you. The thing is, though, is that let's say you want to take 5. So you'll need a number 9, that's Kane, and a deputy number 9, if that makes sense. So you'd have to probably take Calvert-Lewin, right? Plus you'll need a wide man. So Sancho, Sterling, Rashi. Yeah, and Foden has to go. Does that mean you drop Greenwood? But Greenwood's done very well this season, as has Calvert-Lewin. So, I'm not sure on the forwards because, you know, I'm not sure to be honest. Because I think it'd be harsh to drop Greenwood, it'd be harsh to drop Calvert-Lewin. But Foden has to go, Kane has to go. In my opinion, Rashford has to go, Sancho has to go, Sterling. I think you have to drop Ollie Watkins because he deserves to be in the provisional squad, but he's only just really got onto the scene, if that makes sense. All these other men here are more established at the highest level. Um, Plus, they all have a higher degree. Well, apart from Calvert-Lewin, they all have a higher degree of internet, and I guess Foden and Greenwood. I guess. Well, okay, let's put it this way: Kane, Rashford, Sancho, Sterling for me and Foden, based on his form and title winning, have to be the main guys. Mostly because Kane, Sterling, Rashford have the experience, and their form has been good this season. Sancho's form has been good this season. Foden. As I said, I'm hesitant to drop Calvert-Lewin and Greenwood. I don't know. I have to come back to that. I don't know. And then, of course, the manager, Southgate. So I have no issues with the squad. People are saying Bamford, but the thing is, where would Bamford fit in? Because Calvert-Lewin deserves to be there. Greenwood, I think, does. Kane's a captain, obviously, and not, even if he weren't the captain, he'd have to be there based on form alone. Sterling, I think, should be there based on form and experience. Sancho, Rashi should be there on form and experience. So, I don't know. I honestly don't know about that because you'd have to trim the fat of some of the forwards. I would take all of these midfielders and the defenders. I don't know, but I already mentioned him, didn't I? So yeah. Um, Overall, I have no issues with it. I know some fans are upset with Bamford, but other than that, I have no issue with it. So yeah. But thanks a lot for listening.